Hello, this is a very warm welcome to Kleber Shima from Sao Paulo in Brazil. One of, well, the most professional guitar players I've ever met because he is not only a solo artist, he has his own band, Hot Rocks. He also has his, I think, own music school. And we met at NAMM show once. And of course, I can see he's using also the AMP1. So, Kleber, what is, let us know a little bit more about your background. What is the band you are playing with? I can see many of the videos of that band, Hot Rocks, and you have kind of a venue that you play more often.
Yeah, first of all, thank you for the inviting. Yes, for me, it's an honor for me. And I always watch the Academy of Tone, and I'm very glad. And you are very famous in Brazil, in São Paulo. You have many fans here.
Thank you.
And I started playing when I was a very child, and now I have a band called Hot Rocks, and I play every weekend in São Paulo, which is the biggest city of Brazil.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And I'm a professional musician. I have three instrumental albums released. The last album was released in vinyl.
Oh, yeah.
Let me
Cool.
show you.
Yeah.
In vinyl, and
Oh, yeah. A real clear vinyl.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
translucent. Yeah.
Yeah. Very
And
nice.
was released by Edifier Records.
Mhm.
Okay, and it's printed in the USA.
What I see is you have almost you have a regular gig. You are playing at least a couple of times in a month. So you are really doing the stage work. And
Yes, it's
yeah,
about 80 and 10 gigs per week.
so you can play kind of any style of music from rock music to pop music. And I heard Michael Jackson. I heard so many different styles of music.
Yes,
Also Rush, you know.
Rush. Uh, we love Rush.
Yeah. And yeah, that's great. So then you also have your institute where you kind of are a teacher. Is this your school or is this somebody
Yes.
else's school, or what's the thing about the music school?
Okay, it's my school. It's called Instituto Musical IMKS, and have two branches.
Hmm.
And I started teaching uh, about 20 years ago.
Hmm.
Just a moment. Okay.
Yeah, many
And
people
I
call you
start
busy man.
yeah. And I started teaching about 20 years ago, maybe. Now I am 47 years old, and I started teaching with maybe 18 years old,
Oh,
18 years, 20.
yeah.
It's almost 30 years ago
Okay.
teaching. And yes, my life is only for the institutes
Yeah.
and to play live in
Yeah.
weekends. Uh,
I can see when you teach at the institute, I guess you have several levels. You have like entry level and you have more professional level.
yes, yes.
So I mean,
And
yeah.
I teach any styles and any levels. Okay,
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
for beginning and advanced levels.
Yes.
For me, it's no problem.
Okay.
Start to teaching somebody who starting off the zero. Okay,
Yes. Yeah.
no problem.
For me, I was also a little bit teacher, but more privately, you know. And
Okay.
then I have released a few teaching like DVDs and stuff, and I'm actually working on a new course.
Uh,
My foundation is I'm self-taught. I'm a very bad
uh,
reader, very bad. I can
uh,
read, but very bad. How about, can you read music?
yes, because I play by ear from maybe 8 years old when I
Yeah.
start to play, very little, and maybe when I was 16 or 17 years old, I start to learn theory, musical theory, harmony, improvisation,
Mm-hmm.
and I also got interested in learning classical acoustic guitar.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
then I decided to apply for a university to
Mm-hmm.
major in music,
Wow.
and then
Okay.
I studied jazz improvisation,
Mm-hmm.
and I majored in two in the music university.
Cool. So, hey, the full spectrum, from
Yeah.
classical guitar, electric guitar,
Uh-huh.
trying to listen. And I think, what is the most important things that you always try to teach people? Is there something like, please, guys, listen to what you play? Or is there any one of your top
Uh-huh.
two things you always tell your students? What is your main things you have to tell them?
Uh-huh. It's difficult to tell because it's a very personal thing. Each student has a personality, a taste. I have a methodology, but in the beginning, I like to teach the style the student like.
Connection for him, so
Yeah, for
the student gets
uh
what he wants. I think
yes.
if
The
there's
first
no
because the motivation, okay, and then I will start to show some musicians that I like, for
Mhm,
example,
mhm.
and start to put my influences
Yeah, and then
the students.
you know
Uh-huh.
get people somewhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
but for me was the same thing. If there's no fun and no motivation, you stop.
Yeah.
And music and playing music is about passion, it's about
Passion,
emotion,
yeah.
so it needs to
Emotion.
be positive.
Uh-huh.
And I believe in the positive energy. If you have the chance to have a positive energy feedback with what you are
Yes,
doing,
totally.
especially when you practice or when you play, this
Hmm.
is kind of a motor that brings you almost everywhere.
Uh-huh.
This is what
Yeah.
what I learned when I taught myself that way.
Uh-huh. Yes, absolutely.
Hmm.
Because it's important to study reading, music, theory, theory. But the most important thing for me
Hmm.
is the motivation, the passion,
Yeah,
make the student inspired
sure.
and wants to play alive, play with other peoples, and so on.
Yeah. Hey, what about the AMP1? I mean, how did you get to know about AMP1? AMP1 is from Germany. AMP1
Uh-huh.
it is a weird thing. It is something here you can plug
Uh-huh.
in, but how do you use that?
Yeah.
How did you know or
Mhm.
hear of Bluguitar and AMP1?
It's very interesting story because I worked in all guitar magazines that publish in Brazil.
Ah,
Okay,
okay,
yes. For example, Cover Guitarra, Guitar Player Brazil, Guitar Class, Guitar Load, and the Brazilian version of Total Guitar Brazil from
okay.
England.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, making lessons, transcriptions, and reviews. The last one I worked was Total Guitar Brazil, and I have to translate one review of the
Ah,
English
English
article
magazine,
about
yes.
there's a English article about blue guitar. I
Mm-hmm.
don't remember, but I guess it was the silver edition.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure. Yeah, the first
the
one.
the review was fantastic, and
Mm-hmm.
I was curious about the piece of
Mm-hmm.
gear. The
Yeah,
stomp head, same watt,
yeah,
100 watts.
yeah,
And some years later, GSB Pro Audio,
yeah.
the
Okay.
dealer,
Mm-hmm.
yes, the dealer which I collaborate since the beginning of the company, start to import blue guitar,
Mm-hmm.
and I then I could test and since then I never stopped using Bluguitar.
Nice.
For me, is the final solution about
Wow.
all my
Yeah.
my troubles in of
Yeah.
gear.
And you have played many amps in your life, I guess.
Yes, yes.
You
Uh-huh.
sound like somebody that played Fender, Marshall, everything on the market.
Yes, yes. I all kind of from digital to all tube amps.
Yeah.
For me, the Blue Guitar, it's perfect. It's the best of both worlds between the all tube amps and digital amps because it has the practicality of digital amps, the small size, wave and
Hmm.
filters,
Hmm.
and has the quality of classic tube amps.
Yeah.
Beside of it, it's being a plug and play. It's very easy to use
Hmm.
on stage. Uh,
Yeah.
for me, it's I never had a bad tone here.
Yeah, I can check out when you post some videos on Instagram, with your band Hot Rocks. I can hear when you play the amp one, and some of the sounds are killer because you are a man of just playing right and having the ears to create great tones. So what I
Uh-huh.
can see, the pedals that you are using in combination with the amp one, you know what you want and you know how to make them sound right.
Yeah.
So what is on your pedal board? I mean, it's a big pedal board, it's a very
Uh-huh.
professional pedal board, but I think
I
it's
will.
also, yeah.
Yes, I will show you. I will change the camera, okay?
Okay, yes, please.
And change it for. Let me
Uh-huh.
show you. Okay.
Ah,
Okay. The first pedal it's Cry Baby, John Petrucci,
yes.
mature. It's
Yeah.
very radical. I love
Yeah. The filter
the
is aggressive. It's kind of
yes,
meow,
yes.
ow, ow. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And this one is the Schaefer replica, Solo
Yeah.
Dallas.
Yeah. The AC/DC boost kind of thing.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes. Based on the circuit of the Vegas
Yeah.
diversity, the wireless
Yeah. I'm a
thing,
big fan of that as well. Yes.
in Schaefer.
Yeah.
And this one is a Brazilian brand called Tony Inc. It's like
Okay.
a TS like Tube Screamer
Green. Yes, of
or
course.
mhm. This is the best chorus
Way
I
huge.
have way huge from uh, George Trips,
Yeah.
Hypo.
Yeah.
Is the
The Timmy.
Timmy,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
The small
Full
version.
Pop, yeah, the
Yeah.
small version. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the clone of King of Tone,
Uh-huh.
Brazilian brand.
Okay.
Eventide Rose Delay.
Okay. And this delay is digital delay with all the different sounds, right?
No, yeah, this is the analog delay with
Ah,
budget brigade.
this is the okay, a bucket
Bu-
bridge delay. Yeah.
Bucket brigade. Yeah,
Yeah.
bucket
Cool.
brigade. It's very cool sound. This
Hmm.
is the
Power supply.
power supply.
Yeah.
And this is the boost, the
Yeah. Yes.
boost.
Yeah. And this is all in front of the amp, or where do you place
Yes.
the pedals?
Okay. This
Mhm.
is the front of the amp.
Yeah.
Only the delay
Yeah.
and boost is in the send
Effects loop.
return.
Okay.
Effects loop. I
So
use in the
mm,
series,
yes.
and that's I like to use the amp one in preset mode.
Hmm.
Okay. I
Clean.
use the first button to the clean tone with
Yeah.
reverb.
Yeah.
Yeah. The second button, the classic tone
Yeah.
with reverb too.
Yeah.
The third button,
Modern.
the modern
Yeah.
with no reverb.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Mhm.
Okay. And of course, the MXR micro amp is your second master volume then.
Yes, for solos.
Yeah. So
And there's a button.
switch.
It's about 10 dBs, 4 dBs.
Yes. Yeah.
I engage the button.
Okay, yeah. This gives you more headroom.
Yes.
For the guys that don't know, on the amp one, on the bottom there is this little hole here, and we have a -10 +4 dB switch to set the
Yes.
effects
I
level.
use.
Yeah, reduce send and return at the same time, and it gives more headroom for your pedal boost. And then
Yes, I always use. Yes, I always using +4 dB.
yes, sure. Because if you increase the volume, if it's on -10, it will overdrive the nanotube, which is after the return of the effects loop. You can do that thing, but it's changing the sound. So this is something not recommended, only special application. Yeah, but yeah. So I'm very impressed. Can you show us like your clean tone and whatever your major sounds on the pedalboard?
Oh, sure. And I always use the Schaefer replica on
Yeah.
for the.
Nice. Yeah.
Let me show you the clean tone with the chimney.
Yeah,
Okay?
sure. Yeah, hot clean tone. Cool. Yeah, very cool.
This is the Tony Creamer.
Yeah.
The screaming like.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So this is only now the tones you had with the clean channel.
Yes, and there's one more.
Yeah.
The it's like
Good old Eric Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. It's more darkest sound.
I have difficulty sometimes to find the notes as well, just like you. Yeah. Okay. And then
Everything it's in the clean sound. Okay?
yeah. And then what is on the is it the classic channel? That's your second amp one?
Yes. Let me show you.
Mhm.
This is the classic channel with the Schaefer replica.
Yeah.
Now I turn off.
Okay.
Turn off to compare.
Yes, please. Yeah, I have that similar pedal
The
from,
Storm.
yeah, from Solo Dallas, and
Yes, this is the newer version.
yeah, it's the small one. And the thing about these pedals, they make the sound richer, and they kind of
Yes.
focus on the sweet spot. I like it
Yes.
also a lot. So, and yeah, it makes some creaminess, and it's goodness. It's simply goodness. It's more good guitar.
And don't affect the tone.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, it leaves the natural character of the guitar.
Natural character. Yes.
What? By the way, you have a Strat from the 70s. What year is it?
74.
74.
Stratocaster.
Yeah.
Outer body, like
Yeah.
outer body, and the only modification is the Seymour Duncan vintage rails.
Okay.
The bridge.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah.
stock.
Nice guitar. Yeah. Yeah. Looks. I can tell where you play. Yeah. Okay. And then you have the modern channel, right?
Yes, the modern channel.
Yeah, it's very cool. Makes a lot of sense. And when you use the Schäfer, where is the gain on the amp one? Where did you put the gain control? Is it all the way up, or is it 7?
No. The gain about 5 or 6.
Yeah. Okay. Because then you have more clarity and you have a bit more punch from the pedal.
Yeah, from the pedal. Yes.
I totally get it. Yes. Nice.
For me, it's perfect in any situation, live situations.
Yeah.
For recording, it's perfect.
Yeah. When you play, I could find a few licks that I kind of also have the same concepts, like you have patterns that that repeat, but and stuff like that. It's kind of and also you have some runs which I have similar.
Yeah. I like to use the Chromatic.
Yeah, you know, and major third, minor third, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it all works.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, nice, great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, great to see. So talking about you as the solo artist, you have released 3 albums, right?
3 albums, yes.
Yeah, and
All instrumental album music.
yes, and we will put the links in the description here of the live
Okay.
stream, so everybody wants to check that out. But I
Uh-huh.
think you also have a little backing track. I heard
Yeah.
some of the stuff is unbelievable, and I heard a live cover of Miles Davis things you've done. Brilliant.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Sure.
very,
My-
very, very great stuff.
Uh-huh.
Could you play us one of your
Yes,
tunes?
yes. And I will change the guitar.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I will show you my other favorite, the Les Paul, made in Brazil. The brand is Music Maker.
Music Maker, yeah.
Music Maker. It's from Brazil, and seems like it's like a classical
Les Paul.
19
Yeah.
Les Paul,
From
59 Les Paul.
59 style. But by the way, I have friends of mine, David Reedman, who toured Brazil. I have to come to Brazil one day because I
Yeah.
heard so many people seem to love music over there, and they go crazy,
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
also on rock, you know. That's
Uh-huh.
so
Yes, and you like you need to play in São Paulo, in Brazil. There's many clubs and pubs to.
we work on that. We work on that because I want to see that country too, you know. I have been to North America, I have been to Australia, I have been to everywhere, but not, you know, Brazil.
Yeah.
It's on my wish list.
The city that I live in, São Paulo, it's the biggest city
Yeah.
of the country. Okay, I will play one song from my second album. It's called
Okay.
Sunrise. Okay.
Okay, yes, please.
Okay.
Hey, very cool, super. Yeah, I can hear some of that little Brazilian, maybe Latin kind of things with a what could that be? The with a chromatic lines,
yes,
which is cool. And you have a great drummer. I can tell the drummer was cool, whoever that was. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Very nice. So you have a Mercury edition that you have on your pedalboard. Yeah.
Yes, but I have the Iridium too.
Okay. So how would you describe for other people what is the difference? I have this question all the time. People ask me, why Mercury, why Iridium, which one shall I buy? And I have plug in, you play and you decide. But how would you describe the difference?
I really like both of them. Anyway, for my own taste, the Mercury edition is perfect for me.
Okay.
I love the clean channel for using with my pedals. The clean channel is fat and round, like Fender amps.
Yeah.
And the drive is perfect for hard rock and 80s metal.
Yes.
Like GCM 800. And I love the modern channel too for getting high end tones. But the classic channel, it's that I use of all the time. It's 90%.
It's your channel, this one, yeah.
Yeah, my favorite channel. I also like the Iridium, and I have played in live situations several times too. But for me, for my own taste, the Mercury edition, it's
the right one, yeah.
All situations.
Yeah.
I think the clean channel of the Iridium is more like Marshall clean channel for me. But
it is
the Mercury, it's more Fender.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
that I prefer.
Yeah. Mercury is definitely Fender. I try to have what I believe is the mixture of all my Fender amps in my collection. My Princeton, my Super Reverb, my Bassman, everything. This Fender collection of mine is in the clean channel of the Mercury edition. Iridium is something different. I will have a guest who is this total fan of Iridium and playing fusion.
Okay.
But it's nice. You have to check this guy out when he comes, because I was impressed what he could do with Iridium for different music. But hey, every guitar player has its own taste, recipe, combination with guitar. And so there's options. Yeah.
The classic channel of Iridium I
Yeah.
think it is killer tone.
Yeah.
It's like Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very cool, very cool.
Very, thank you so much for having your insights on the stuff here, and for
Hmm.
having insights into your life, being somebody that I think is, if you wanted to survive making music today, you have to be flexible. You have to have
Yeah,
different kind of things. You can play live, but you also, it's good to have like a second thing, like your music school connected to
yes.
it. So this keeps your life in balance. If
Uh-huh.
you're only a live touring musician, with COVID, for instance, it's not possible anymore.
Yeah, it's complicated. I know
Complicated.
many musicians who lives only the live gigs.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
I know. So I think it's you are somebody that understands how to survive and make a living with music in modern
Uh,
times. I mean, I can see how you treat Instagram and Facebook and whatever in a
yes.
way it makes it makes it work. So for me, you
Mm.
are the example of somebody professional. I can learn from
Uh,
you. That's
the honor.
yeah. Well,
Thank you very much.
I mean, you deserve it. There's no honor. There's just because it's the truth. You are doing it the right way, and everybody can see it. There's no
Uh,
talking about. You should check out Kleber Kashima's website. The link, we put all that stuff here in the video, so you can check out all your music, the school, and the online course. You have a course for learning
mhm.
and all that
Uh,
stuff.
yes, yes. Uh-huh.
So, Kleber, it's been for me. It's been an honor to have you. I hope we will meet again. We'll meet again at NAM. Um,
Yes, yes. I will be there to
yeah,
check the MPX
FX, sure. And I'm
release.
there. I'm
Yes.
there too. So it won't
Uh-huh.
take long, and we'll meet in person, and we have a nice drink and spend some
Uh-huh.
times. Thank you so
Okay.
much for being with us. Okay,
Thank you,
cheers.
Thomas. Thank you very much.